What's going on, guys? How are you today? So today I want to um, talk to Kenyans especially and the Africans in general. You see, since this Kenyan protest began, myself and other Africans and a whole lot of you people out there have been trying to figure out what will happen, what's going to happen in Kenya, the end result, what will happen after all of these protests. I asked the same questions. I asked myself, okay, the benefits. So far, when this whole thing started, the president, William Ruto, has um, has dissolved his cabinet. That's one. He has fired some chief officers, security officers. I know the police is gone. The head of the prison service is gone, and a whole lot of people have, few, not a lot, but some people have resigned. So I'm asking now. I know I support this Kenyan protest. It has forced change. I know that a lot of African countries are watching Kenya, including Nigeria. And from what I've heard, there's a planned protest in Nigeria. There's so much noise about this protest online first that we're going to. That's why I'm saying that this thing is not going to happen. If it happens, okay, but I'm 50-50. It may happen, it may not happen. Me, knowing what Nigeria is and who Nigerians are, it may not happen. Now, if it happens, in my previous video, I laid out plans. I laid out some kind of blueprint that Kenyans have. All you need to do, you don't have to copy and paste. All you need to do is look at the Kenyan process and then remove Kenya, put Nigeria there, because we have similar type of democracy. We have Africans, first of all. So the corruption is kind of universal. The kind of corruption they are facing in Kenya is the same one we have in Nigeria. So my question today to my subscribers, my Kenyan subscribers especially, I have a very good, decent relationship with you guys in my comment section, and I did it live on Sunday. So my question now is, number one thing Kenyans want is Ruto must go. So my question today, right now, is that, let's say today, Tuesday, July 16th, let's say just now today, Ruto resigns. What is going to happen? What would the Gen Z do? What would Kenyans do? What is going to happen to the leadership? I'm not in Kenya. I'm just a supporter of Kenya. I would like to know, because sometimes when I make these videos and say these things, I get to find out I don't know much. Okay, so I always rely on you Kenyans to fill me in on some of these things. So I'm asking now, let's say William Ruto goes. If Ruto goes today, if Ruto resigns today, if Ruto bows to pressure and resigns today, what will happen? What will the Gen Z do? What is the Gen Z going to end the protest? Is the Gen Z, what will happen? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What will happen to the leadership? I know maybe there's something in the constitution that allows somebody else to take over when the president is no longer there. So, but what will satisfy the average Kenyan if, say, Ruto resigns today? I need to know, because as the days go by, I ask myself this question, Ruto is a very stubborn man, as you guys know. He has made uh, besides the concession, he has all he has done is appeal to politicians, appeal to religious people. Even though they say they're not going to do this going to churches and stuff like that, he went to church on Sunday, and talk politics there. So this guy is very stubborn. I understand. I know. I understand. I now see and understand why Kenyans want him gone. Okay, I understand and I see why Kenyans want him gone. So my question is, if Ruto goes today, what is there? What is it going to? Who is going to take his place? And what will be the requirements? What would the Kenyans demand from whoever takes over from Ruto? Because I know whoever takes over, if Ruto resigns, may not get the kind of scrutiny Ruto is getting. Because most of these things Kenyans are going through, they blame it on Ruto, that Ruto brought it upon them. That's why they want him gone. So in my opinion, I'm asking, what will it do? What does it take for, let's say he resigns today and goes away? Is his deputy Gachagua, is Gachagua going to take over and become the president or acting president until somebody else is elected? Or are you going to stay with Ruto until next general election? I know it's about it's not. I know it's about, is it 2 or 3 years away? So I don't think Kenyans have the patience. So I wanted to make just a short video and ask this question, so if you're gonna educate me and educate a lot of people out there. I'll tell you, in Nigeria, if the president leaves today, the vice president is there and the senate president is there also. If the vice president cannot take over, the senate president will take over. But in Nigeria, how greedy they are, how greedy Nigerians are, the vice president will happily jump in. The vice president will happily jump in. I know he doesn't like the Nigeria's president, so the vice president will happily jump in that role, will happily jump in and become president. So Kenyans, I just need to know this, okay? As a Nigerian and a supporter of Kenyans, okay, a supporter of Kenya right now, I want to know, please let me know what you want. Should, in case Ruto bows to the pressure and resigns, what do you want? All right, guys, I wanted to make a quick video. Leave your comments. Leave your comments, leave your advice. Let me know in the comment section also, okay? Like, subscribe. I'm heading to 2,000 now, so I've been hanging on 187 since yesterday. No new subscriber, only 2 subscribers yesterday. So guys, let's push it to 2,000. I really do appreciate your support. Viva Kenya.